Screwed up again. Goes nothing. Alright. Make sure to check like video on Ninja check for that's just place. Definitely needs to change a bit. All right.
Mega Man.
Or as I have kind of come to learn, trying to justify Rush Marine.
Yep. I swear this thing drained faster in this patch version.
Yeah.
Hey, Vash.
Hey, Vassaroni.
Hey,
Vass?
Hey, Rugel.
Oh, did you see what I put in shit posting?
Yes, that.
Yeah, if anyone are wondering, Randy said that, hey, if he could work an ice cream job back in 1991 to afford a Sega Genesis game for $80, he doesn't see why true fans of Borderlands can't do the same.
Are you fucking me?
Yeah, that's what he said to a reply. I will get out from the grease man himself. And his words alone, as he put it, A, not my call. B, if you're a real fan, you'll find a way to make it happen. My local game store had Starflight for Sega Genesis for $80 in '91 when I was just out of high school working minimum wage at an ice cream parlor in Pismo Beach, and I found a way to make it happen.
Yeah, except
Crazy.
he has not looked at the current job market as it stands.
No, he hasn't.
Yeah, so.
And maybe he got the game for, how can I say, in a sale?
Oh no.
Yeah.
I remember those prices back then. Yeah, the video game prices back then were very high.
They were, but that was a different time.
Yeah.
All right, so Vash, what's up? I know that you.
We're gonna be playing.
How were you too loud? I still don't understand.
Huh?
Wait, what?
Am I?
No, I
too
said
loud?
how were you too loud to your parent? Like when you're when you were told to turn down. Like I don't understand. Like, cause I thought your door was closed and.
Oh yeah,
had your headphones on.
my door was closed. It's just my sister is sleeping in, and they're both preparing for a trip.
Oh. Oh, but she isn't sleeping in the room that I was sleeping in.
She what the main room or downstairs?
No, the two guest room room.
She's sleeping there.
Huh. I'm surprised that she could hear it all. Oh.
Well, no. It was Dad who told me that I'm being too loud. Okay.
Sorry.
Yes.
Hello, D'Artagnan.
Okay.
Are you sure it was D'Artagnan this time?
Yeah, I heard.
That's my
Yeah.
door.
Who's D'Artagnan?
D'Artagnan is
Sergio's
Sergio's cat. You know, the one
I
that
see.
dumped a metal container over during the Diablo 2 stream.
You made that
Oh, the
noise.
side light. The side door for my computer. Oh my goodness. Also-
Yeah.
Aside Deadpool, have you seen my new bike?
I did. I was grinning when I saw that, especially the fact that it's also a collapsible one too.
Oh, absolutely. And the problem it has are essentially things that I actually can fix and not stuff like, oh yeah, that part is unique. Fuck no, I can actually make that part too. Let's get going.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Let's do this.
Ooh, what kind of can are you opening today?
A Blue Moon Mango.
Ooh. All right, there was a movie being filmed here.
Yep. Because we saw that kid for a moment and then he left.
Yeah. Why, yes, I am very familiar with Jurassic Park.
Oh yes, we are.
Mhm.
Change the Shogun!
Cow Kid.
Oh, and you see the two griffins too.
A pretty solid kaiju design, all things considered.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
Although
a
it
cool
does,
16.
although it does kind of lean a little
Well,
more into
get it?
Ultraman than
It's like
Godzilla.
the bull doll.
Yeah.
April 6, 10:02.
Oh, Car Nation, circle right here.
Building Plaza.
Mhm.
You'll be pulling double duty there, Dasher.
Great Miles Edgeworth, huh? Wait, you are serious about not being a prosecutor no more, ain't you?
Yes, I am. No longer a prosecutor. It's hard to believe. And yet,
I can't stop thinking about what Mr. The Killer said. I missed that.
neither.
What happened last case? God dang it.
Stricko.
Congratulations on another case solved. Yet I can't truly say it's been fully resolved. Can you?
This isn't over.
So, could somebody catch me up what happened to the last case?
Okay, so last case, we were able to out not Sebastian.
Chairman Wiener.
Chairman Wiener, aka Eustace's dad, as the killer of the auction. And towards the end, we were able to revive Kay's memory.
We still don't know who the mysterious figure in the red raincoat at Gourd Lake was. She wasn't really injured to the extent that that was level.
Yeah.
Or who really wrote that letter? We've been dancing to somebody else's tune this whole time. But whose? And yeah, he literally was Skeletor because I was gonna say he literally Wiener was literally Skeletor because he had a skull tattoo under his chin.
And
Yeah.
Yeah.
he lost his being a prosecutor, so obviously.
No, Edgeworth's like, no, I don't want to go back being prosecutor.
Oh yeah, because of the way they've been they did
Taking
it
him
all
around,
along.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still can't let it go, huh? You're like a dog with a dang bone. Both of you are. Well, I got me some important to do, so I guess I'll catch some other time, I guess.
And I was gonna say,
you have a new story to chase already?
Dasher, while Edgeworth did not get the Sword of Grey Skull, he was awarded the Gavel of Grey Skull in order to beat Skeletor.
Maybe I do, maybe I don't. You're trying to patronize me, girlie? You bet I got a new story more than you can shake a stick at. Jeez, calm down. The Color Porter always has 3 or 4 leads bubbling away at the old spot. Right.
Somebody please!
No.
What?
No. That's Sergio.
Okay.
Somebody please.
Oh, what now?
Oh, yeah, her.
Oh yeah, her.
But please, you have to help me.
Director's assistant. Do I know her? What's the matter? Has something happened?
There's a body. It looks like a monster might have.
A monster.
Well, I'll be. Anybody else smells the sweet smell of a scoop soup?
I smell gumbo soup.
Gumbo is a soup, so just a gumbo.
This way, hurry. Please.
Chicken sausage or
Oh, look at you!
What's happened now?
What indeed? I suppose there's only one way to find out. And why was she running like she was in Russian Treasure Island?
I don't know. She's a little bit older.
Oh, 5 a.m.
Gotta-
Big building, empty lot.
Huh? These looks like... Yep, footprints, alright? Here, full of gold.
Footprints. How big would a creature have to be to leave prints like that?
Mr. Edgeworth, look!
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Shi Long Lang. What's he doing here? Why is the president of Gen
Wait,
5
you're
here?
on the floor of vets?
No.
Also, I tried my best, but I could not edit this to look like it was a giant booty, and he got crushed by it.
Dijon Wang. Dijon. Do you have any grape pollen? President of Singapore.
That's the mustard.
Agent Lang. Mr. Prosciutto, how do you get so quick here? What's going on here? You don't think that's exactly what I'm trying to figure out myself? Can't blame him for being on edge, I suppose. The leader of his country is dead. Speaking of which... The body is lying inside one of the footprints. What on earth happened to him? He finally lost all that weight.
Monster.
Maybe he had,
What was that, DP?
maybe he had a bad reaction to the mustard. I mean, look at his shirt.
Yeah, the Dijon monster. Monster.
The gray coupon. What the heck else y'all want me to say, huh? Him right there is a monster print, mister. The big old bad old Tyrannosaurus done stomp right there through him. I ain't never seen syrup of nothing.
I'm gonna get Chris Pratt on the phone. What? And I suppose you mean you are sure.
That's right, the scoop of all the other scoops, the variable, and 10 feet deep.
Oh, wait.
Made so by the Cat Monster. Deleted that in every paper from here to Honolulu.
Is this the Easter egg spot, or am I thinking of a different screen?
Ridiculous. There's no such things as monsters, Eva Carson. Wait.
I beg to differ.
The honor is all mine, Mr. Edgeworth. I am Dijon Wang. Your efforts on behalf of Zangfar have not gone unnoticed. You have averted something of a crisis.
You're the assassin we've been looking for.
In a sense, yes. I said someone did indeed hire me to carry out a contract. And that contract did indeed specify that I was to assassinate President Wang.
Did he finally manage to? Youth! Did you discover the bodies or what?
Yes, that is.
What are you doing, Agent Lang?
Langsi says, begin at the beginnings, with the first persons to arrive at the scenes. Wells, did you really just discover the body?
Yes.
Hey, go easy on her. Can't you see she's scared?
I don't think he's in the mood to go easy on anybody.
Nobody's getting it easy today. Do you have any ideas what is lying dead over there? That's President Wang's, the leader of Zengfar, Big Chief.
Please, Agent Lang. You don't seem your usual self. In more ways than one, in fact. When we first met, you had more underlings than I could count. And you were known for your unrivaled arrest rate and your cool head under pressure. Now, the underlings are gone, and you've forgotten the fundamentals of police work. What happened?
What did you just say, punk?
Shouldn't you be looking over the scene instead of accusing the first person you run into? Or is it me who's forgotten the fundamentals?
I don't need you, wise guy, to tell me how to do my jobs. I was just about to get started.
Good. That seems to have calmed him down a little.
We should take a look around too, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes, I think we should. At least until the police arrive. I'm not strictly supposed to conduct investigations anymore.
Oh, when has that stopped anybody in this franchise?
Go ahead. What?
I just told y'all who did this. It was a Tyrannosaurus, or my name ain't Lotta Heart.
Your name is Lotta Carson.
Wait. Not who did this, what did it? Yeah, that.
Are you quite finished? We have an investigation to be getting on with. Step aside, please.
I ain't never gonna be finished. You can't order me around no more, mister. You can't step out of my dang way more like it. Y'all mess with this here scuba mine, y'all will be hectapated. And then some, carnation.
Excuse me?
Ugh.
The woman who found the body, where do I know her from?
You're Mr. Edgeworth, right? Do you remember me?
Yes, of course, you meant, that case.
No way. Did you know each other?
Yes, as a matter of fact, we do. From somewhere.
Great to meet you. I'm Kay Faraday, Mr. Edgeworth's assistant.
Wow, I never knew you had your own adorable little assistant. I'm Penny Nicole.
Nichols.
I work over at Global Studio. I'm in charge of props. It's nice to meet you. And please don't call me a
Of
stalker.
course. I think it involved blue badgers.
Are you sure it was the Silver Samurai?
No,
Yes.
it was badgers.
Steel Samurai.
Yeah,
Oh, with Wendy,
yes,
she was there.
yes, this is this is where the perseverance of, well, this old bag.
Yeah. One of my old cases involved a murder on the set of the Steel Samurai TV show. She was a member of the crew and thus a person of interest. Led nowhere, though. Our paths must have crossed several times while it was all going on. And yet, I'd completely forgotten her.
She is a bit of a wallflower.
Aw, but she's a cute flower.
She's more like, she looks more like an assistant for Steven Spielberg. So if you're here, I guess that means kind of dressed like Steven Spielberg.
That doesn't really narrow it down.
Well, I just meant like she's more dressed like Spielberg.
That's right, we were on location filming for Global Studio.
You mean Universal?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a big feature to tell you the truth. I was in today, wanted to make an early start.
I do like that they kept her stopwatch there.
Oh yeah.
But then I noticed something was wrong. The footprints and the body.
We'll take a closer look at the body in just a moment. In the meantime, can I ask you to notify the police?
Yes, of course, right away. And then she fell over and broke her glasses.
I'll need to speak to her at length a little later. But first, let's go over the scene. There's plenty to look at besides the body. I'll need to examine everything in detail.
Machine.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Sorry, I gotta leave.
Yes, examine that.
Everything.
Miss Nichols, where does this exit lead?
That's onto the ground of the big building.
Yet another case with direct ties to that same building. The building with the hidden 51st floor used to store lots for illicit auctions. I guess it wouldn't be much of a surprise if it turned out to be hiding yet more secrets. Big building, site of the underground auctions. There's an entrance to the hidden 51st floor on the roof. Look at this chain and padlock.
Oh, look at that. Someone cut the chain.
They did? I'm sure it was done that when I left yesterday.
I'd say it's possible that this is where the killer entered from. Chain holding side gate closed was cut. Did the killer do it?
Dun 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 dun.
What's the matter now?
Look at the huge dent. How did that get there?
You're right, that's a big dent. Would have taken a sizable object to make it, and a heavy one, too.
That wasn't like that yesterday either.
It wasn't. I guess that means the dent must have been made last night at some point. It was fine yesterday. Did something heavy bump into it?
Now, if I remember, we keep examining that wall, or at least around near that wall.
Yeah, first things first.
Yeah.
This thing in front of the trailer here, it looks like a monster costume.
What? That's a costume? You're such a creature that made these huge footprints didn't just shrink or something?
Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. This thing in front of the trailer here looks like a monster costume. A costume.
I'll wait for Ultraman Omega.
Oh yeah, Vas, you still gotta play that Ultraman Super Nintendo game. This looks like equipment set used by the lighting department. It's a decent fighting game.
Oh wait, I just remembered there was something I wanted to ask you.
But it was placed number 2 in the top 10 worst fighting games by Stuttering Craig.
It's still worth playing. I'll do it sometime.
Could you maybe light me up next time when I'm doing my next robbery? It'll look super cool.
You want me to shine a light on you while you're committing a crime?
You bet I do. What's the matter about that?
You're not Lupin the Third.
In the dark. The folks in the cheap seats won't be able to see a thing.
Wait, you're imagining you'll be committing this robbery in front of an audience? You're a bit foolish. You're very foolish, Cedric.
Oh,
And-
Graham, don't say such things.
and very Lupin the Third coded for some weird reason.
Is it really? It really is him, isn't it?
It certainly appears to be. The same man we met only a few days ago.
So this time the president really did get assassinated.
Is that what happened? Hasn't certainly chosen an attention-grabbing method. I'm gonna scour the scene to stick anything that catches my attention.
No more English muffins?
Nope.
Huh?
That was the
What's
last
that
game.
white thing here? Wait, it's a bone. Does that mean 2 murderers?
Looks more like a horn than a bone to me.
Well, I got a bone to pick with, I think, but I don't know that much.
No obvious wounds, but he's definitely not breathing.
So it really was a monster.
Trampled by a giant creature? Impossible. President found a
The
giant.
movie said so. It could have been. Huh? There's something stuck in front of his clothes there.
Yeah, speckles of a yellow substance.
I bet it's monster droid. Yeah, that must be it.
Please, Kay. At least try to be sensible.
You're on a movie set, dude. No.
We'll need forensics to tell us what it might be. Alright, that looks to be pretty much everything the body can tell us for now. I'd better note it all down. Surrounded by shards of concrete, flecks of something yellow stuck too close.
The body's surrounded by pieces of smashed up concrete.
Yes, they look to have been thrown clear when the ground was broken.
Truly, set flying by the mighty impact of a giant creature's foot.
Sure. Assuming this was the work of a giant creature. Monster footprints. The concrete was broken and the earth exposed, but are they really footprints?
Dun 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 dun. Just look at the shape. I know a hoof when I see one. There's only one thing that can possibly be the footprints of an enormous, terrifying beast. And it's not just the one. There are 3.
3 giant golden hoof-shaped.
2 big Dora.
But you know, that's impossible, don't you? You know that monsters aren't real.
Well, people can be monsters. Sure, I
That's
probably
true.
somewhere deep down, but it's way more fun to believe they are.
Yeah, we beat a living skeleton last time around. Our job is to pursue the truth, Kay, not to believe what feels most fun in the moment.
Yeah, I know.
That seems about it.
See Peter Jackson, I want an autograph.
No, we can talk to Lang as well if we wanted to. Was he stomped on? 3 footprints. Yeah, 3 footprints. Was he stomped on?
Like that's probably the is it? Oh
Oh,
no.
I can't use these 2 things together.
Okay, so we need to keep scouring.
Second
Okay.
chain cut, dented fence. All right, I
It's
just
like-
talk to Lang if you can. So, Mr. Prosciuttos, we meet again. Yes, we saw you at the detention center the other day too. You had some business to take care of, I take it, Agent Lang. You could say's that. Nothing that need to concern yous, though. Yeah, you really have a habit of showing up in the wrong place at the wrong times. You're a bad pennies, bad omens, a stoolie, a snitch, all rolled into one. Just out of my way, okay? I've got a president to avenge. He owed me a lot of debts.
You mean he owed you a lot of money?
Well, debts. You were already at the scene when we got here. Why? What were you doing in the area? What am I, suspect?
Maybe.
Here for your entertainment? You might be.
Oh, of course you are. Not.
Look, I heard screams and came running, Case. Guess it was a friend from the crew. Came in from the gate over there. Somebody already got rid of the lock from me. Not completely, I can still see it set on the floor there. Perhaps I should take a closer look. When I got here, I saw movie girls running out the other gates.
And I was just taking pictures.
In other words, he arrived around the same time we did. So you had business here at the big building? Something like that. Date with destinies, say. You're similar enigmatic when we saw him at the detention center.
Let me guess. You're a huge creature fan, so you came to see the film using the...
Taurus.
Creatures features? What do you think I am? Some type of nerd?
Yeah, exactly.
Not the type of person who thinks a creature might have done this, I hope. I'm sorry about the president. You have my deepest condolences. Thanks. He was a great man. Zhengfa will be lost without him. You and he were close, correct? It all started when he hired my fathers. That was a big breaks. Our family kept him safe. That was our most important duties, and our most sacred. He gave my father medal after medals. They had to come up with new ones just for him. In the end, there were no medals left to give, so he made us the keepers of his last will and testament. Those medals, that duties, they're our greatest pride, family jewels. Never thought we'd be unsealing that will so soon.
Wow, sounds like your family and the president were super close. But wait, well that whole thing happened back at the lake. You weren't with the president then, right?
Looks, a lot happens, okay? That was all 12 years ago or more. My father and the president being friends, our family being the ones who kept him safe, protection. He changed one day. It was like he became a different person.
Keep this in mind.
But now he doesn't trust the police one bit. I wonder what happened 12 years ago. But regardless of what happens, I still respected him. Zhengfa may not be a big country's, but he holds the place together. Damn it. What was the security detail thinking? I imagine you've already contacted the embassy? Of course I have. And the governments and my family. Tony's on it already. I'll be going crazy right now thinking about what needs to happen and what that will. And things will be crazy here soon, too. His bodyguards will be all over the place. If you're not a fan of trouble, I'd leave before they get here. You don't want to be full of holes, do you? Look, Mr. Prosciutto. These days, I'm a one-man outfit. A lone wolf. They won't be letting me lead this investigations. But I've still got fangs, and I can still bite back. I'll find whoever did this, rub them out and all. I won't let you or anybody else get in my way, capiche? It's just so you don't mess with my family.
Sorry, I got a little upset before.
You were working here alone?
That's right, I came before everybody else so I could get everything ready. But as soon as I walked through the gate, I saw the footprints.
Monster prints first thing in the morning. That must have been a real shock.
Oh, sister. It was. They weren't there when I left yesterday evening. I'm sure of it.
So, the footprints must have appeared last night.
After a glance, I thought maybe they were part of the set. Then I got closer and saw that somebody was lying in the middle of one of them.
You didn't notice until you were right up close?
Yeah, my eyesight just seems to be getting worse and worse lately. I think I need new glasses. I didn't notice it was a body until I was right by it, which is why I got so shocked and ran away.
That must be when we bumped into her.
Quick, present case badge.
So, you're shooting a movie. Wouldn't have to be a Steel Samurai movie, would it?
Nope.
And then
I have
all
no
interest
interest.
goes out the door.
Then I have no interest whatsoever. 0 stars.
This one's a creature feature. You know Tyrannosaurus movies, right?
I'm afraid not.
Ah, thank
Sounds
You
cheap.
have to protect Mr. Edgeworth. He only cares about the Steel Samurai.
Damn straight.
Nerd.
Snot.
Hey, that's alright. Not everyone's a fan. But they soon will be.
Yeah, they'll have a park all to themselves, too.
He's back. After 12 years of silence, the big bad bull himself. Tyrannosaurus.
Tyrannosaurus.
Yeah, that sounds about right for a lot of Tokusatsu franchises.
Well,
It's a Tyrannosaurus.
Hold on, Vas, what was it?
you know, like, it's good. I found something interesting today. I was wondering why Ultra Gear is about like kaiju, until like I realized that though like kaiju, well, kaiju meaning big monster, is actually meant for daikaiju. Kaiju is actually meant to be strange monsters.
Yeah, but
So,
somewhere along the way, we
That's
just kind of gave it.
that's what the Ultra Q was intending to be, like different creatures
Yeah.
from around the world.
Among other things, but mainly that.
Alright, Sergio.
Oh,
History?
Yeah,
Hey.
he's...
oh, right.
It's the first Tyrannosaurus movie in a long time. So the crew's super excited about it.
Yeah, 12 years since the last one.
And
Yeah.
part of it are set here at the big building. So we've been shooting on location.
That explains what we saw yesterday.
What happened here? Why am I in black and white? Where did all the color go? Oh wait, what's going on with the building? Just say calm and talk to me, kid.
Cut.
I'm so sorry, we're shooting a movie. Could you, move your fucking fat ass?
Ask me what they were filming.
Does Tyrannosaurus smash with the big building to pieces in the movie? I bet he does, right?
Wouldn't really like to know, but you'll just have to wait to find out in the theaters.
NDAs.
If we solve this case, can we get the red carpet screening?
No.
Well, that depends if the case doesn't derail the film.
And then to shut Kay up, she just gives the paper right in her face. Here
Here you go.
can have this if you like it.
Oh, thank you. An epic rivalry is born. Legendary Tyrannosaurus versus Godry.
Gordy.
Ghidorah or Gomorrah.
Oh, from Gord Lake.
Yeah. They also
Gordy.
touch upon the Gordy part.
Huh. Yeah, we haven't seen Gordy in a while, Vas.
I know.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
yeah,
right.
well, Vas got to be silent.
It's not just Tyrannosaurus. This time around, he has an arch nemesis. Gordy.
Orochi.
You know Gordy, right? The monster from Gord Lake?
No, literally, like, he looks like...
Oh, yeah. Wasn't
he
everybody
looks-
talking about that a couple of years back?
He literally looks like Orochi from Naruto, the way that that look of his.
The mysterious
Yeah.
creature in the lake, it showed up in the one couple soda. It was up in this monster.
Not only were people talking about it, played a major part in one of my cases. Not a name I'm too wild about hearing about again.
No.
They're just fascinated by the story, which is how Gordy wound up in the movie.
Right.
A little behind the times, but better late than never, I suppose. My money's on Gordy.
Just wait till you see the two legends tearing into each other on the big screen.
Creature Feature Flyer, latest in the series after a 12-year hiatus. Taurosaurus versus Gordy. Terry Bam Bam Gordy. This reminds me of something I've seen already.
Bam Bam Bigelow.
Yep. I think we need to learn a little more about the security situation here on set. Miss Nichols, is the set kept locked overnight?
Yeah, we use one of these big heavy chain.
Oh, a bike lock?
Oh,
Okay.
this look, huh? So anybody who knows this code can get in and out.
They're cheap.
And was the lock in place when you arrived this morning?
Yep, everything was locked up tight when I got here.
Who knows the combination?
Oh, the producer, the director, the crew, the actors. Basically, everybody is working on the movie. Pretty much just that.
So any member of the cast or crew could have opened the lock and entered.
Although, to be perfectly honest, most would just get bolt cutters.
Yep.
Or a drill.
Bolt cutters, not a drill.
Or a hacksaw, something.
Yeah, side gain shade cut. Yep, in combination though. The combination lock on the gate leading to the plaza was intact when Miss Nichols arrived. But the lock on the gate leading to out to the side of the big building had been cut. What does this tell us?
Easy. That the killer used the side gate.
Precisely. And it tells us something important too. Namely, that our culprit didn't know the number for the combination lock.
You're right. It would have been way easier to come in that way if they did. But instead they chose the classic thief route, the lesser-known side entrance. This is no one-of-the-mill criminal, Mr. Edgeworth. We need to keep our wits about us.
I'm not sure we should be excited by that fact, Cedric. Anyway, we know that everybody working on the movie knew the combination. Which makes it likely that our culprit wasn't a member of the cast or crew. Movie set locks. The combination lock on the front gate was left untouched, while the side gate's chain was cut sometime last night.
I think we need. I think we need to
Might
do
need
a little
more.
bit more explorating.
Yeah, let's talk to Lotta.
How about not?
We have to talk to Lotta Carson.
What is it now? Can't y'all see how I'm busy? The girl needs his room to work, you know.
Why are you so obsessed with the idea that this was a monster attack?
Why so indeed?
Monsters don't exist. Surely even you know that.
But I do. Why do you don't know what the heck you're talking about? The source is real, alright? Dang it, I know that for a fact.
For a fact, And how is that possible exactly?
Because I done seen him, I think. What? You saw Torosaurus? Where? How? Heck yeah, I seen him. That big bad bull himself, right there in front of me. I was up 151, right over at the main there at the big building just yesterday, right?
Gathering materials for your story on the underground auction. Yes, we remember.
Well, ain't you just Mr. Memory Man? That's right. I done seen him right when I took that photo. The person in the red raincoat, Miss Ringer, right? Yep. Oh, see that blind right there next to the little Miss Redcoat? Well, guess who was on the other side of it at that very moment? That's right. Torosaurus. Yeah, whatever that name is.
Taurosaurus.
Torosaurus. Huh. There's nothing there. Well, I can't rightly capture every dang thing. I was just a little too far away, that's all. But I seen it all right. Boy, did I. The Torosaurus' big old eyes staring right at me, peeking right out the window.
And at that moment, Lotta Carson saw the cows came home.
Exactly.
No, she is a cow puncher, as I said.
I don't get tired to be shooting the breeze with y'all. I got snaps to snap, reporting to report. Quit bugging me, will ya? Come on, get!
That entire story was ridiculous. Cows coming home, seriously.
You didn't believe a word she said, did you, Mr. Edgeworth?
Is it that obvious?
Yeah, you got that look on your face. Your forehead's wrinkled, furrowed.
Huh, still nothing.
No, that won't work, dude. Nope.
I can't use these two things together.
There has to be a spot. We already tried that.
Maybe?
You just selected that a few seconds ago.
None of these work yet, Pess. We still need answers.
Need more evidence.
Nope, not yet. What about over here? Yeah, oh yeah, right there.
There we go.
Hey, these are those plastic sheets you can put down when you have a picnic.
They're plastic sheets. That much is true, but I don't think that's what they're used for.
Picnic.
Want me to explain it, Mr. Edgeworth?
If you please.
I'm scared shitless. They're waterproof sheet. We use them to protect the camera when it's up on the crane. If it starts raining while we're shooting, we can just cover it and keep going.
Nice. I see. So they must be pretty big, right?
Yeah, they have to be able to cover it. The whole rig. Wouldn't be too much point to use them otherwise.
Those are like the sheets covered that you use for an O-arm during surgery when you're doing radiography pictures.
Yeah.
That too.
And yeah, the weather was pretty patchy, so we wound up using them quite a bit.
What about the... Yeah, can we go to the director's chair or no? Oh, I thought there was something there. No, not that. Not that, we already talked to her. Lang's been talked to. That's been there. The lock, we've seen.
I think we're at the point where we need to now give certain characters something to look at.
Yeah, we could maybe talk. Oh, Lotta. Go to Lotta because we could show her the Gordy. Because remember, she was a part of that too.
Yeah.
Why are you so obsessed? Those don't exist.
Blah blah blah. Yes, I said I seen my own being in my eyes.
What? Wow. Why?
I saw my dang face, dang it.
Yeah, the house came home, all the hell bovines. Yeah, I thought we could give her because honestly, she'd be like, "Oh, Gordy, yeah, I remember Gordy."
Nope, don't remember no dang thinks this is a Gordy. Who's Gordy? Anywho.
Yep, snap, go on, geek. Is it that obvious?
No, yeah, it's that obvious.
Not Lang. I don't. In Lang, we can't give him anything yet.
Well, again, I think we're supposed to.
The assistant, maybe.
Oh, right, because we did technically piece together for the combination lock.
Yeah, no, the combo lock.
Oh, right, really?
Sturgill.
Wait, that's
You recognize it?
Sorry, I must have been thinking of something else. I really need glass. I'm such an idiot.
It's really not something to get so upset about. I don't think you would know the force letter.
Sorry, I just don't know what the...
My glasses. I can't say anything without my glasses.
Here we go.
Taurus is a kind of symbol of nature. That's why he destroys the city.
That doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Ooh, ow. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Say that again, Dasher, because you were robot for a second.
No, I move straight.
Oh no!
We're losing them again.
I'm gonna be right back.
Okay, Sturkill.
He can attack with his arm, but that's not the only trick up his sleeve. He can bellow out shockwaves, drown people in drool,
Uh-oh.
squirt them with milk.
Uh-oh.
He can suffocate them with barbecue smoke, make cute little items out of leather.
Oh, sound like super. Team smoke.
But it sure look good. It's our job to make sure of that. Also, my goodness, you're freaking out.
Am I?
Yeah, you're very robot. I don't know, like, if it's your internet connection or what's going on.
How about now?
A little better. And I hope you succeed for the sake of your entire industry.
This must be I'm playing Riven while trying to do this, so it must be that.
Oh,
Some problems.
yeah, sure.
Well, I'm still paying attention.
That's fine.
Taurosaurus really does have hooves that split and laugh like that.
Please don't tell me you think the president was trampled to death by a Taurosaurus, dude.
No, I'm a member of movie crew, remember? I don't believe he'd ever killed anybody.
That doesn't sound like a good kaiju film.
No, boring.
I'm sure inside a movie should ever harm anyone outside of a movie for some weird freaking reason. It's a growing rule of a creature feature community.
Obviously, you have never seen Wes Craven's New Nightmare with Freddy.
Yeah.
Also impossible.
As well as, what was it? The creature of Death Mountain?
Yep.
Yeah. Like.
Recognize it? Oh, yeah. I don't think, yeah, I think she
Okay.
wouldn't know it. I can't see this.
Well, now we need to speak to Lang and present him with a whole bunch of things.
No, it's the only other thing we can do. What the hell is
Yes,
you
yes.
I don't think we'll be able to recognize it.
What are you showing me that for? Course we've killed President Wang. I'll find him. You see if I don't. Forgive me, Agent Lang. I didn't mean to upset you. I just find it hard to keep a cool head where the president is concerned. Unsurprisingly, I guess.
But we have nowhere else to go.
Sorry for him, huh? Isn't there something you can do? Not really.
Yes, listen carefully to what he has to say and try to help solve the president's murder. Now you're getting it, capiche?
Okay.
Why you shoving this in your face? You ought to be careful I don't bites it.
You rip your
Perhaps I better
teeth.
put it away.
Well,
I don't think he would recognize anything, dude.
What? You talks about sources? With anything else that's going on? I'm certainly not saying that the creature could be our culprit, but he's not unrelated to the case. If there's anything you can tell us, we'd be very much obliged. Well, President Swang's had a Taurosaurus toy from way back when's. Yep.
We saw it a couple
saw
times.
it a couple of times over the years. That's why I recognized it. Stuffed toy. We saw it in the presidential plane too.
Even if the leaders of the other countries love Taurosaurus, he must be famous everywhere. Dogs go bow wow in other languages, right? And cats go meow, and roosters go kokoro. So it knows what Taurosaurus from another country would make. Moo.
We don't even know what noise our own Taurosaurus makes, do we?
Moo.
No, that was the hell bovine from Diablo 2.
Okay, so this was going to automatically proc you, no matter. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, not
We
bad.
show me this.
And
Don't
now,
you go?
We have form right now. Because we just got the president, so we don't really have much evidence to show him. Let's go somewhere else right about now.
Yo, provolones, come here, I got something for yous.
Why are you calling me cheese, sir? Which is a good cheese
did the game just crash?
I
game.
hope not.
Uh-oh, because like it's saying the music, and it's like,
I see a black screen too.
Yeah, it's like as soon as you exit out of examining Kay's badge, it just.
oh no.
Hang
on a second.
people.
Experiencing technical difficulties. Well, you know what that means, guys. Use your points to grow Rugal.
Never. Can't make me.
I am uncertain if I'm stable enough to do that.
Thank you, by the way, DP, for all the growing last night. It was funny during that whole death stage transition that John Romero's Daikatana provided.
Ah, yes.
That thing was, and then everything was going insane.
So we did
cool.
indeed suffer a soft lock.
That's weird.
What? A soft
Yeah,
lock?
because you can investigate Cage's badge, and then if you exit right away, it goes to a black screen and it's done. Froze the game.
Great Sierra plan in their game.
Okay, so what do we have in our inventory?
Lotta won't talk to us.
Yeah.
These don't work. Yeah, we tried each one of these.
So let's go investigate somewhere else.
No, none of them work.
Like-
Fast, so.
Like what have we left to investigate? Like
The
we don't get-
entrance.
we don't get anything from the other hooves.
What about the camera rig? The one next to Lotta.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
Here we go.
What's this big metal stick thing? Is it for climbing trees or something? No.
No, it's a camera crane. It's used for filming from an elevated viewpoint. There's no camera currently attached, but it would usually be positioned at the top there.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Sounds perfect for casting place before a burglary. Mind if I go ask somebody about borrowing it? Okay, no.
And how do you propose to transport it if the answer is yes?
Everything's on a rig. Easy. You take the bottom part, I'll take the top.
So I'm helping now?
Oh yes. If we go one little step at a time, we'll be back at your place before we know it.
And we're walking it back to my house?
Imagination, Mr. Edgeworth.
God damn it.
Trust me, when movie productions, when shooting lots of movies, when they need a wide shot or a going shot, they would use that. Just say the
building might be on this gate.
Never mind. To look at it from here, you just think it was just an ordinary building, huh?
Oh, it's alright, Dasher.
Oh, hello!
Oh,
This is what I was trying to proc earlier.
The Easter egg.
there's no one with this special record to speak of either.
Oh,
I'm right there.
Well, no one from our current vantage point at any rate. Anyway, we don't have time to ponder such things. We need to investigate this entire lot. Thanks, Fast. Did that give you an achievement or not?
yes.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
It says a costume.
But like I was saying before about using a camera crane, they used that for the Rise of the Rohirrim shot.
Yep.
When they were going through the Battle of Pelennor Fields, they had about 12 riders in costume, and the guy who was riding the motor vehicle had with the crane was keeping up with the horses, and they were shooting the whole entire thing.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Such fun.
You have
So
any
that's
yes,
just
so-
information.
Okay. Can you get anyone to look up?
Hold
look
on,
up
hold on. Hold on, I got it.
Okay.
That's why I like.
Remember, as I'm doing this, guys, start growing Rugal.
But I've been growing Rugal. I've grown him,
doing
but I can grow him no more. But I don't want to. I want to grow Irina. She's hotter.
Okay, it's to turn investigation 2. Yep, okay. We're on the last case.
I'll do both.
Alright, hold on. Let's see.
It was
Control
all
Okay.
F for padlock.
Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just trying to get the things. About. Okay. Yeah, already did that one. That one. Okay.
Investigate the
Okay.
farm.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm trying to.
Oh, wait. Oh wait.
Hold on. I'm trying to.
Wait,
Okay.
that's it, hold
No.
on.
I was thinking more of can we compare and
Okay, hold on.
evidence
Okay.
to the.
Examine the. Hold on. So let me finish. Okay. Examine the gate to the right side of the area. Talk to Lotta. Talk to Penny. Ask about discovery of the body. Ask about filming a movie. Ask about the entrance. Use logic to connect rear entrance forced open with combo lock. Talk to Lang. Ask about why you were here. Ask about President Wang. Examine the body. Examine the president's corpse. Examine the track around the president, brown area. Deduce the horn in the upper right corner with the monster movie flyer. Oh, okay, that's right.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Go back to
I
this
was gonna-
body.
Yeah, Yeah, that was kind of like the last thing we were probably we're going to try.
Yeah,
to
like
do.
guys, when I'm searching for something,
Yeah.
I'm taking care of it. You don't have to keep doing that. So yeah,
Sorry.
it's all right. This could be one of Taurosaurus' horns, couldn't it?
You're right. It totally could. Maybe it's part of the prop from the movie.
If it is, it must be something pretty big, judging by the size.
What's it doing on the ground here?
We should ask one of the crew. Maybe they'll know. All right, now we have something we can talk to Nichols about.
Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot to deduce what's even here.
This horn, do you recognize it?
Oh, that's part of the Taurosaurus horn. It's from a model we use for commercial, so... Where did you find it?
On the ground near the side entrance.
That's weird. We kept a replica of Taurosaurus' head up on the roof of the trailer over there.
And it's quite large, I assume.
Oh yeah. I'm not as big as the real thing, obviously, but it's pretty big. It's just up there, see it? Sorry.
That's hinting at the Easter egg. That really
Yeah.
is big. Falling next to the body, usually kept on the roof. And that's what. So now we know what made the dent.
Yeah.
Hey, Maya.
Now, hopefully,
Yeah, dent and broken horn.
shebang.
Both the dent in the fence and the broken horn weren't there yesterday, according to our witness. And thank you, Roberta Williams, for all this Sierra logic. Which leads me to wonder,
Indeed.
Ace Attorney Quest
You
investigations.
think the giant Taurosaurus could have?
I do, Cedric. I think it could well have rolled off the trailer roof and landed on the lot below. Giant head might have fallen from
And now we get to pair that with the body.
It seems more than possible, and it also means... Was he stomped on Taurosaurus' head? There's no sign of a murder weapon anywhere.
Oh, hey, there isn't. Oh yeah, there isn't.
No, this is still only a possibility. Hear me out. But if the Taurosaurus head somehow fell from the roof up there,
Yeah, that could kill somebody for sure.
Miss Nichols, the culprit is gravity. Would you mind if we take a look up on the roof of the trailer?
Cursey Sir Isaac Newton.
You wanna go up there? Sure, I don't see why not.
Quick, we need a warrant for gravity.
Quick, somebody get Sir Isaac Newton out of here.
I got Sir Isaac Clarke.
No, Isaac Newton is Newton's.
Oh, but don't do that literally. The step can be kind of slippery.
Well,
Eh.
Oh, crap, stay away from
alright.
it.
I'm done here. I've found what it needs to know for now. And what might that be, I wonder?
Oh my god.
Yep, and then somebody arrived.
Moo.
The cowboy. John Marston's son.
What are you looking at, kid? Alright, who's being the cowboy? DP, maybe?
No, well, you voiced him.
Oh, I did? Okay. Move, old man. Would you say to me? Care to repeat it? You learned some manners, kid. edgy cow. No, you need to learn when you're in the way. Quit whining and get out of here. What's... You believe this?
I'm so sorry about him. Sean, apologize to the nice man.
Whatevs. I apologize for no one.
Come on, Sean. You just know you can't speak to people like that.
Whatever. Who the heck was he?
A policeman, that's who. Why would you antagonize him like that?
I thought there was going to be trouble for a second there.
Sean immediately puts on his My Chemical Romance speakers.
Oh, God.
I don't
What's the-
think
what's
I've
the
ever
like
seen
to
anybody stand up
say?
to Agent Lang like that. Either that or AFI.
Let me introduce you all. Everybody, this is Sean Fan.
Not
That's-
related to Sean Penn.
I mean, I mean, it's so bad. I mean, I'll take it. That's a good localized name. I'll give it
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it's a play on Sean Penn.
He's the star of the movie we're making.
Oh, frack.
The star. This little boy?
Child actor. Hi there, I'm Kay Faraday. It's great to meet you.
Sean, this is Miles Edgeworth. He's a prosecutor.
I'm not a prosecutor. Prosecutor?
That's right, and a pretty famous one too.
Well, I have my fan base.
If he's a prosecutor, where's his badge? Oh! So he doesn't pull any punches.
Line.
I am enjoying all this Super Nintendo music.
You might not want to get too close, Sean. It's a dead person.
Don't tell me what to do, Mom. She's right, it's no sight for a child.
Why, you little?
But he's involved in all this nonetheless. I'll need to speak with him. Pulls out his entire Shadow the Hedgehog collection. Actually, would you mind coming up there with us?
Sure.
And they all start slipping down the steps. So this is the mighty Taurosaurus. Not impressed.
Huh? Looks different from before. Of course he looks different from before. He's
The
been taken
horns,
apart.
the horns have not been sized properly.
No,
Oh,
it
you know
hasn't
what
been.
he reminds me of? He kind of reminds me a bit of like the Boarhead logo.
Oh yeah, boar's head.
Sorry.
No worries. He looks more impressive in the photo, to be perfectly honest.
Here you go.
He's way cooler on the flyer. What's with the weird nose ring on the bottom?
Not to mention, where the hell is his fucking ears?
In fact, where's the snake?
Oh, I forgot. You two aren't Taurosaurus fans. This is the original Taurosaurus design from 12 years
Oh,
ago.
there's the model.
God.
So, what's the one on the flyer?
This is all new Taurosaurus. They gave him a makeover special for the movie.
Oh boy.
I am not amused.
You're so
No.
much more contemporary now, don't you think?
Temporary, of course.
A makeover? He's totally different. This one, it's just.
A cow.
Moo.
Well, he's just a cow
I have a cow.
based on a cow. He's a monstrosity.
You mean a monstrosity?
Yeah, the cow, man's best friend, were imagined as a terrifying
They're not really man's best friend.
Not really. Like they're chill creatures, but at the same time.
They can
Kill
run
you.
you over and ram you.
Yeah, they can kill you. Yeah.
Yeah.
It simply makes you feel
Yeah,
about
well,
the
all
whole
man's best friend when they're cooked as a steak.
But they sure are friendly, but they sure are fucking gonna kick your ass.
Sous vide, grilled.
Shut
All right,
up.
hold on. Starkio, finish.
It totally makes you think about the whole relationship with nature, right? That was the original concept.
I think the concept might be a little lost on me. Oh, so
I
much
think
that
it's also a little lost on you too.
Me too, I'm afraid. This movie sucks!
So much there to unpack.
Yeah, scour the
Yeah.
scene. I won't leave any steak behind.
Oh, shut up! Don't say the word steak.
These looks like cans of paint thinner. I guess
Nor
they were being
beans
used
or
by the
pepperoni.
patriarchy.
Ribeye, chuck, shoulder.
Hey.
Look at the
Oh,
ground around them, Mr. Edgeworth. It's all burned.
Vas and all, I hope you enjoyed what I made today in culinary with those bao buns.
I have to admit they came out quite well.
Thank you.
Oh,
Vas, did you like them?
Yeah. I never
You went-
thought
uh,
I never
Yeah,
thought
he-
this before.
Well, see, here's how you do it. Here's how you do it. So the ones that I got, I did the steaming right. Then I used my air fryer, 400 degrees preheated. Then I put the 4 bao into the air fryer basket, sprayed the tops of them with cooking spray, and then air fried them for 4 minutes to make them golden brown.
Mmm.
So they had a nice crunchy outside with a nice spicy meat filling on the inside.
What was inside the bun? What kind of meat
Spicy
filling?
beef, spicy ground beef.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, it was like a spicy kind of think of it like a spicy sloppy joe almost, but with no sauce. It's just like the spicy ground beef inside of it.
Oh,
Ooh,
now
nice.
I want to dunk some of that into like the sloppy Joe sauce.
Oh
I
my
needed,
god.
yeah. You know what, Vas? That's the only things I didn't have a sauce for him, but it did have some what do you call it? Some of those nice crispy lo mein sticks to put on top of them because I wasn't gonna make any rice.
Oh,
Right.
right.
Cedric.
I've already read it.
Okay. Hey, Circle.
Hello, Sir Khan.
Indeed, as if the blue
Hey, Sir
sheet
Con.
underneath and the nearby newspaper and the outside of the cans.
Good news.
Wait. do you think
Hold on,
the
hold on.
source-
Yes,
Good
Circle?
news. I got out extra early today, so I can show up for
Oh, you
half
get-
of the stream.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Fine.
No, no,
Perfect.
I'm kidding, Google. I'm just kidding.
No worries. It's cool, man. Wait. Wait. Do you think a Torosaurus head can breathe fire?
barbecue sauce.
I
Ooh.
wish.
I mean, if
No,
Chuck
this
Green
old
can
guy
do it.
doesn't look like the one fire-breathing type.
Weak to water.
Type.
That's not even possible, let alone likely. Still, the fire was started somehow.
It could be possible. It's just where you put the pyro mechanisms.
Yeah, they mentioned that it can smother people in milk. That's what I think it said it could do.
So
Oh.
really quick, let me make sure. So what happened while I was gone in terms of story?
President Dijon of Zhengfa has been killed, and
lovely.
Lang is investigating. So that's where we're at right now.
Cool.
Yeah.
And we met Sean, the emo kid who was the actor of the movie.
The emu kid.
And very likely there might have been some glasses swapping.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Sturkio.
The model was made for promotional events, stuff like that. So people will remember the old Tyrannosaurus and realize this was a reboot.
Yeah, he does look different. People might not get it otherwise.
Yeah, the movie was going to be Taurosaurus versus Gordy, the lake monster. And just as we thought, his horn is broken.
So the model really is what killed the president?
I think it's a distinct possibility, but there's one thing I don't quite understand.
What's that?
Miss Nichols, the model looks very heavy. How do you move it around? And yeah, this is Miss Penny Nichols from the
Yeah.
original Steel Samurai case.
Oh, it comes apart. Rather easily, too. If you know the trick, it's not that hard.
That's usually how they do props like that.
Yeah.
Kinda have to.
Yeah. Did that with Treebeard.
So, I guess you,
But
if you didn't, you might struggle to figure it out.
If you happen not to be a member of the cast or crew, for example, once it's in pieces, could one person move it?
Oh yeah, even I could. Maybe not very fast, but I could.
Tarsaurus' head, modeled on the first-generation Tarsaurus design. Seems like it fell from the roof of the on-set production trailer last night. I'm sure I remember that face from somewhere.
Judgeworth, I know this cow.
Funny, I was just thinking the exact same thing. You know it from the President's plane, of course. And from the auction. So President Wang's plushie.
Soft, weight version of the original Torosaurus.
Yeah, and it had a tape recorder in it. Can this really be just a coincidence? Torosaurus plushie belonged to President Wang. It can record and play back sound.
So let's examine the table.
It's a wooden table, sadly collapsed, and parts of it are badly scorched.
That's weird. The head should be on that table.
The legs are broken. Guess the Torosaurus isn't going to be back on there now.
Scorch marks look particularly bad where the legs snapped off. I think there might have been a fire up here.
That's what happened to the legs?
Knows how to use them. Yes, and when the fire had
Drumsticks.
burned through the legs, the table would have collapsed, and the head. That's one of my favorite ZZ Top songs. Oh!
Well, that is the image right there.
Zooming in to your zip code location right now.
Could have fallen down onto the ground below. You're right. The fire caused the head to fall.
Look out
Indeed.
below!
This image looks like it came from Danganronpa, and I also happen to have an idea about how the fire may have started. Those cans of paint thinner by the heater are pretty flammable. Not a great place to keep them. Nope.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'll make sure somebody moves them.
A little late now.
But the stove didn't get used yesterday. Not while I was here. For some weird reason.
So a lot of things happened yesterday.
This makes the question of what could have started the fire all the more interesting. Yeah, light fan.
Probably throw that little baby over my shoulder and carry it out here.
You're not thinking of stealing it, are you, Kay?
I mean, she's already has
I
eyes
was
on all
thinking
the
I could
other
just
things.
Carry it around with me. Then every time you shout objection, I can light you up with it and make you look super cute. Yeah, I can picture it now. You'd look amazing. Well, I do get the job. When do I start?
Hopefully never. Besides, I would much rather you have a boom mic whenever I'm screaming objection.
That would be awesome. There's a heater here. Do you think it's to keep the crew warm or something?
I would imagine so. It's spring now, but the evenings can still be pretty chilly. Really good sometimes.
Mr. Edward, you can't start talking like an old fogey. You already look like one.
Now watch your tone, youngin'.
You have to talk young and bright and happy.
No, he does not.
You may not have noticed Kay, but that's not exactly my style. And if I don't have a boom mic GP, I'd much rather have Kay have the boom box ready to start playing the songs. Hello, Kung Pao.
Oh,
I don't think we have
yeah.
much here.
Oh no, the broken wood. Or no, okay, that's already done. Not the case next to the light.
What about the toolbox?
Yeah, the toolbox. No,
nothing.
anything across the building. What was?
I don't think there's anything we can examine left.
Yeah. Okay. Sean.
There's Sean.
Again, another character that looks like he belongs in the other series, the Danganronpa one.
Yes.
No. No, if anything, he kind of looks more like he's supposed to be for Monster Hunter, but got cut.
It was Sean, wasn't it?
Actually, he looks like from Shaman King.
Yep. Yes, he does. Yeah, looks like the main MC of Shaman King. Do you mind if I ask you some questions? You just need headphones on. He looks like. Are you really a prosecutor? You just look like an old guy to me. I am. Old guy? Charmed, I'm sure. Badge first, then we talk. I don't have my badge right now. And how do you expect people to believe you're a prosecutor? You
Look, Mr. Crawling in my skin.
Friendliest, huh?
Yeah, I told you he was emo, Zircon.
I could tell. You want me to try talking to him?
Why not? I doubt it can hurt. Never was good with children.
Oh, God.
Chelsea.
So,
Yep.
you're an actor, right, Sean?
Yeah, so what?
That's amazing! You're so cool.
It's not that big of a deal. Case approach seems to be having an effect.
Oh, those horns of yours.
Yeah, what about them?
Sturkio?
Oh, those the makeup department made them. The character he plays has a special psychic link with Pterosaurus. And the horns allow him to communicate with his giant friend. Isn't that right, Sean?
I mean, like there are like some special cases. Like there's like also like Mothra as well.
Gamera.
Yeah,
Gamera's
Gamera
friend to old children.
Yeah,
Well,
it's like
well-
bigger
I know
sister.
my kaijus.
Well,
Very well.
not to some of them, but like sometimes like Ultraman does it.
Oh, and then you know what? The kids had a special communicator for Prince of Space. Prince of Space! Just shut up, will you? They don't need to know all that stuff.
All that
Oh, come on.
calcium.
Sorry.
Peel away all that angst.
Well, the power dynamic here seems pretty obvious.
So that's kind of amazing, huh? The lead character in a movie? While you're still in elementary school? That's crazy!
What did you just say?
Oh,
Oh. Oh my god, the milk.
Yeah, he's fully believing in the myth that milk helps you grow faster.
Oh my god.
Oh, you fucked up now, okay.
Guys.
Okay.
Sean's actually 13. He just looked a little younger.
Oh, what? But look at him, he's so little and cute, and the backpack, I just thought...
Oh, the backpack part of the backpack part of his costume. He's playing a role, remember?
I mean, yeah, I guess he is, huh? But he is kind of small, you have to admit.
Well,
Okay,
we
going
can't talk
going
about that
directly
much
for the jugular.
around him, or in front of him, or anywhere around him.
You fucking bitch. I said stop telling people stuff they don't need to know.
It is like that emo face.
Sorry.
I don't see it.
What are you talking about? Kids have their emo phases when they're like preteens.
Yeah, you know that's when they're
I
yeah.
heard-
What?
No,
Yeah, remember?
I heard-
Hold on.
hold on,
That's when they're
let-
that's when they're seeing kids.
no.
Imagine Black
I
Veil
heard-
like this kid listened to Black Veil Brides.
I
Yeah.
I thought you said emo face,
No, face.
and I thought, wait, no, there's no face like that, and he doesn't
So
resemble it at all.
all part
Okay.
of the role, except for the carton of milk. Maybe. Oh, you fucking posers. Yeah, the dead guy, that's the president, right?
Line.
Oh wait, okay, shoot.
Yeah, you knew it?
A little. I met him once. What do you want to know, you fucking preppy jock? He's meeting with the presidents now? Guy was a real piece of work.
Hey, you can't say that, it's not nice. What's so bad about him anyway?
You another cog, a part of the corporate machine.
Huh, don't want to talk about it. Fine, I guess.
You don't know me. Esther Kill.
President Wayne was working with us.
Working with you? How exactly?
And he had a part, just a cameo, nothing big.
Yep, usually what they do in monster movies, cameos.
So he came to look around, he said one time. That would have been when Sean met him.
Why put the president in your movie?
I mean,
yes,
I mean, there are a lot of times when, actually, yeah, there are cases when movies does include the president.
Yeah, or remember in a Sharknado series, they put a lot of cameos of a bunch of people.
How so?
Well, in Sharknado 3, not only do they have some of the crew from Jackass, but they also had wrestler Seth Rollins, and even they had Lloyd Kaufman of the Toxic Avenger and Tromaville stuff as one of the generals. Remember, he was talking to Seth about blowing up a dam to stop the Sharknado. It was hilarious. It's one of the few times like, damn, it was like the perfect combination of professional wrestler and Lloyd Kaufman.
And unfortunately, they blew all their budget getting him.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Toxic Crusaders!
We heard he was a huge fan of the original Pterosaurus. So the studio offered him a little, it would be good PR.
And before you guys say anything, I will buy all of you guys copies of Toxic Crusaders so when it comes out so we can do the 4-player beat 'em up game.
Oh yeah, that's right. I am buying you guys all of it because I do want to do a 4-player beat 'em up co-op VAS of Toxic Crusaders. Well, all I will say is apologies if my internet's not up to snuff.
Yeah. Last thing I need is noobs on my set.
Did you say nudes?
Noobs.
Don't do before, Sean. You can talk about people like that.
And I told you to shut your mouth, Mom.
Oh,
I guess
that's it.
I guess he's not too thrilled about the idea of performing alongside non-professionals.
Among other things, but anyway.
Wait, but I thought. Oh, thank you for reminding me, Keldrick. Yeah, I thought I did.
Oh, Keldrick? Oh shit, Keldrick.
Hi, Keldrick.
You didn't update the game. Oh.
I clearly thought I did.
It was still on Mega Man 3. Well, this is a Capcom property, so I mean you were half right.
True.
50% credit.
Man. Oh, you know what?
Oh, hey, Kel.
Because...
feel free to grow Rugal a bunch. Use your points wisely.
But yeah, but all things considered, it's like, while we still have access to, like, the PNG files, like, VAS, it'd be kind of funny if you redrew Prosecutor Edgeworth here as Proto Man.
Yeah, blues. Yeah, draw them like blues. Yeah, go ahead. I already said that line.
I will. One day, okay?
Okay. Lip side.
Oh, here.
What's this? Oh wait, from yesterday.
Duh. Photograph? Yeah, I just got them printed. You can keep them if you want.
Wow, it's such a great picture.
Whatever.
And you brought it? And you brought it specially for me? That's so kind. Thank you.
No, I just happen to have a spare, that's all. Not for a poser like you. I hope you don't mind me asking, but can we take a look too?
Stop blaming preps.
What's that? What's that? What's that, Vass?
Stop blaming preps. It's from it. That's what they. Oh, from my.
Yeah, My Immortal. Yeah, because the girl in that one was like Sean, where she was like, all you prep haters out there, I hate you, but so and so,
No. It's that if you don't like it, you're a fucking prep.
Yeah.
Stop blaming.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
I'll
sure.
tell you
Yeah.
one thing. This assistant over here, she's a fucking prep. All through. She'll never understand me. Look at that prep. So it was taken yesterday. No footprints and certainly no body. And the ears at least make sense now.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes photo. Photo taken
well as-
yesterday. No foot
well as
monster
just now.
footprints. And no body were visible at that point. But it's missing the nose ring. Needs a nose ring.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh shoot. Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Okay. Really quick,
Oh.
I need to review the evidence so I can make sure I'm on the same page as you, gents.
Okay, well, the evidence we have is that we still have the bloody letters, the Dijon getting crushed, the footprints, the flyer. Oh yeah, no, go back and show Sircon the flyer. Ta-da! It's Gordy from case 3 from the original game.
No, case 4.
No, case 4.
Oh, case 4. Sorry. Yep, there's Gordy.
That actually looks kind of cool.
Well, he looks like Orochi from Naruto.
Nice.
Yeah, the recording.
Among other giant snakes.
Yeah, but yeah, the recording. We have a combination lock, which is for the entrance. Anybody who was part of the movie could have access to it.
And unlock
Nice.
it. That's the key
Yeah.
part.
All right, I think that just about wraps up our preliminary investigations.
Please kill by.
Yes, by a falling Taurosaurus head. At least that seems the most likely explanation for now.
It can't be right on top of him, huh? Damn, he must have been flattened like a pancake.
Also, that dude's biceps, no, his torso is small as fuck.
And as I stated earlier, I could not make the hoof print into a booty print.
Well, it took their times, but here they are. Topo, bodyguards, the whole shebang. Mr. President. It's a little late for that, don't you think? Curses
Who did this?
Oh yeah, you did that one. Whoever it was made a big mistake. But I promise you this. They'll pay. Pay up the nose. I'm on the trail anyways. What? What do you mean? Our presidents may have been moited, but that doesn't mean the extraterritoriality applies. The local police have jurisdictions. Luckily, I knows the right peoples to talk to. And I just got myself second into the case. Lowly one-man outfits or not, I'll be working this ones. Capiche? That sounds like you already have an idea where you'd like to focus your inquiries. And more than that, I've already caught scents of my prey. Take a look at this. It's a printout from the security cameras on the viewing platforms on the top of the big buildings.
What? Oh.
Yeah. Is it starting to fall into place yet?
It's pointed at the elevators that leads onto the roofs, so it records everybody who goes upstairs. And in this particular case, it's recorded the presidents and his moiterer, clear as days.
What was Judge Gavel doing there?
Saying he suspects her of the murder.
There's gonna be.
You have to do it really soft.
Okay, Mr. Edgeworth, I trust my offer to the gods to you. So that me use it to call her final jump to Excelsior Splinter.
Yeah, Dasher, that's where we got the gavel of Grayskull at that moment. But murder goes against everything she believes in. Security camera footage shows President Wang and Judge Gavel in front of the elevator on the roof of the big building.
Ooh,
Is
a
that
cell on
okay?
board.
Out of curiosity, like, are you sick, dude?
No, he has to keep his voice down because his sister's visiting, and so she's in the room right next to Faz.
They're planning to wake up early tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Agent Lang, perhaps you could explain your thinking on the matter a little further. Same song and dance, eh? I heard a little rumors while I was over at the big building, see? It was about you, Edgeworth. You're not a prosciutto anymore, are yous?
Which means you don't have jurisdictions, is. But you want to cross-examine me? Well, explains my stinking? I would agree to do that, eh? Curses.
Hey, hey, don't be like that. You're the one who was just talking about being a lonely one-man outfit.
You know what? Maybe it should be you explaining your thinking to me, eh? How come even though you're not a prosciutto, you're still sticking your nose into this case? Damn, you got me there. That's a valid question. Why am I still here? I should be going home. Perhaps I can clarify that with a
be here.
question of my own, Agent Lang. Why are you so desperate to catch the person who murdered President Wang? Because above all else, you're an investigator, correct? I'm desperate to catch a certain somebody myself.
Dun-dun.
A person who orchestrated a murder at the big building yesterday. A person who put Kay's freedom in jeopardy, who put her in grave danger, who made her have an ouchie on her head.
And also kidnapped her.
That person is out there somewhere right now, lurking in the shadows, laughing. And until I can cover the truth and make that person pay, it doesn't matter if I'm a prosecutor anymore. I'll keep fighting. Find the
Have a
truth.
lasting peace.
And don't give up until you do. That's a rule I live by. This guy. This guy. You may have the look of a wise guy, but you're just a fool, just like the rest of us.
Wouldn't that be you're a jester?
A fool? How dare you? That's just what I needed to hear. Fine. You're in. You's a made man. I've lost my minions, and you've lost your fancy schmancy titles. But it seems neither of us are prepared to give up on this investigations. Now seeing as we're both so stubborn about how we go head-to-head and thrash out details, I'd be on her. But be warned, I won't be going easy on yous. I have an assassins to catch. How dare they do my work for me? And not even you's going to get in the way of that. You're part of the family, but I'm still watching yous. Of course, I would expect no less.
Always
Alright.
watching.
I'll let Vinny and Bobby know. Let me show you the truth before I tour from this case with my bare things. Here, have an extra plate of Stromboli. Oh, I
Ooh,
suspect
thank you.
Sambole, it sounds good to me.
Shut-ups. Alright, so this judge friend of yours met the president up on the roofs. Filming permit. And then she pushed him, and he landed right here. This all happened the night before last. He went splat. I saw the marinara all over the place. People had been cleared from the viewing platform, so it's just the two of them's up there.
Looks more of a chowder.
And that's pretty much what sums it up. No doubts about it. She killed the presidents. She
Starting
wiped them
off
out.
with a nice one.
They're completely alone, no bodyguards. Nuns. Zero. I checked. His security details had no idea he even went up this.
We shouldn't have accepted the gift basket.
He must have gone in secrets. Maybe it was a conversation they didn't want anybody to hear. An offer they couldn't refuse. You know what I like about the shot? You can see both the new and old Tarsars.
Oh yeah.
Well, what kind of conversation? How were the two of them even connected? Seems the presidents spoke to the owners of the building ahead of times. He and him set aside the viewing platforms just for the two of them. And it was the president asking. I guess the guy wasn't about to refuse. A deal, an offer, you know.
How life really could have been.
Yups, Gavel. Did you say your name was, her? Capiche? This argument certainly isn't complete without merit. But I noticed at least one glaring hole in his reasoning.
That's where I'll need to focus my counterattack. Yeah, he wasn't thrown off the building, but we know that the Taurosaurus could have crushed him. Alright, yep. Yeah, so we know that. That is correct.
Did you push him? Right.
Nope, now we know that's not correct.
No, that's not correct, so... Let's just...
Yeah, how do we... I would press him first on this one.
Hold it!
The night before last, how can you be so sure of that? If you're not sure, take another look. Take as many as you need. This picture... Oh, that's at 2305. This picture's from the cameras up on the viewing platform, like I said. And the camera doesn't lie. That's from 2 nights ago.
Objection!
You have a picture of them both entering the rooftop area. But nothing from after that point, I assume? No, it's only when cameras are just pointed at the elevators. You can't see the viewing platform itself, still. This is when the Mortys happen, I'm sure of it. The president really was killed 2 nights ago. And his body would have been here in this lot this whole time. Taking a little moment there, Mr. Prosciutto. Sorry, it's force of habit, I still call you that. Well, save it, I'm not done explaining, it's not even close.
I think... Really quick, I need to look at the evidence again one more time.
Oh yeah, show the evidence to Detective Sircon.
So...
Modeled, seems like it fell from the roof.
That... Wait.
Oh no, the photo, yeah, that makes sense, the photo. That was from yesterday. Yeah, remember, because he said...
There were no monster footprints. Because if you look at the fucking...
Yeah, because remember, he's saying that he was thrown off the rooftop 2 nights ago, so that's the contradiction. We know that he is still alive.
Objection!
Yep. Nice.
Ta-da!
Shilong Lang, former Star Agent of Interpol. How the mighty have fallen. Take a look at this picture. It's a behind-the-scenes shot of some of the cast and crew.
Well, maybe not Sean's, but you know what I mean. That guy...
Shut up, you prep. And it was taken only yesterday.
The meaning of this.
If Judge Guval really did kill President Wang the night before last, the body would have been clearly visible in the background of this picture. What? Perhaps you should have taken a little bit more time to speak with those involved. After all, thorough witness interviews form the basis of any good investigation, as you should know.
I don't think I've ever seen you so happy, Mr. Edgeworth. You really do love backing your opponent into a corner, huh?
Fines, you got me. I must say it's been a while. I almost missed it. Perhaps you try to stay a little calmer while conducting your investigation in the future. Don't push your lucks, Edgeworth. Langzy says... The righteous anger of a wolf lasts 100 years. I'll be calming down anytime soon. Not until we found the president's killers. I want the same thing. We all do. Nonetheless. The body appeared last night. You have to accept that now. And there's one other thing you'll need to accept. The president didn't die from a fall.
He was crushed by the head of the giant monster.
The incident occurred here on the movie set. Not at the top of the big building. Alright, hold on. I gotta do one more grow. Yeah, there you go. Says you, but that's just your theories.
The game theories.
I'm not about to give up my own because of it. But it literally can't have happened the night before last. We just proved that with this picture. What if your friend Gavel's pushed the president off the big building the nights before last. And then came down here to the movie set and hid the body somewhere. Here? But where? There's all kinds of stuff down here. Costumes, equipment. You could hide a body anyways. And then come back a day later, last night in other words, take it out again. We just need to check the lot for trace evidence. We'll see, find where she put it. You know, like what happened back in the other case. They just moved bodies around. There won't be any need for that. What?
Any?
This piece of evidence proves that Judge Cavell can't have hidden the body. Oh, the combination lock?
Take that!
Maybe?
Both entrances to this lot were locked. And we already know that the chain on the other side gate was cut only last night.
Sure.
Judge Cavell had no way of getting in here to hide the body the night before last. Oh, wise guy. Well, the murder has to have happened 2 nights ago. Why are you so set on believing that? Because if you remember, that picture was a printout from the videos, and there was more. See?
Yeah, see?
Well, I still suspect Cavell. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I forgot something, DP.
What you forget? Well,
There's footage from a few dozen minutes your friends went up on the roof with the presidents. It shows her heading back to the elevator alone. You know what there's no footage of? The president himself leaving that roofs. There's no other way he could have gotten down from the top of the building that high. Unless he was pushed by Cavell. The big step. You say the president was never observed returning from the viewing platform. Yeah? Cameras was pointed at the elevator's door the whole time. If anybody else had come up or downs, it would have been on that tape. In other words, the presence of the camera ensured that nobody could have left unnoticed. I see. That's not good news for Cavell. Security camera footage shows President Wang and Judge Cavell arriving on the roof of the big building. There's no footage of the president riding the elevator down to leave.
Vanishing from a rooftop hundreds of feet in the air? Yeah, that's a tricky one, alright.
Indeed, even the Yatagarasu can't actually fly.
Well, not yet, anyhow. Doesn't need a little more practice.
Oh,
And the
Cedric.
Stone Mask and the Redstone of Asia.
Please don't tell me you think you can learn. Round up for round 2, eh? Yeah, so we know that's true.
That's true.
That's true.
Right.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Technically,
As pointed out.
there's no
no
other
way.
way he could. I mean,
Let's press him on this one.
Yeah.
Because there's also that trap door, remember? And what if there was another way he could have gotten out?
Not so fast!
He was 50 stories up. Don't be ridiculous. The elevator was the only way down. It's that simple. I know, I wish we had the trap door because he could have gone down that way.
Wait.
If you want to take my theory apart, you'll need some sharper tools than this. Would there really have been no other way of leaving the viewing platform? Well, Mr. Prosciutto, you about to be convinced? There's no other ways the president could come to be lying here.
Wait. Is there a little bit in the
Yeah, let's present,
Yeah.
because, we know about the secret trap door.
let's see here.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, okay. So we just needed
Yeah.
to present that.
Yeah, the trap
okay.
door.
Okay.
Actually, there was another way. Apart from the elevators, what do you mean? Lang hasn't seen that. You're not
Yeah.
about to tell me he flew. He didn't need to. It was much simpler than that. Assuming the president knew what we know, of course, about the auction. Namely, that the big building has a hidden 51st floor. What's... That's right, a hidden floor.
We've been there.
With a hidden entrance on the rooftop. If he left that way, he wouldn't have needed to ride the elevator.
Not so fast!
What? But you said it was hidden, right? That it was a secret? How would the president even knows about it? Auction. It's an interesting question, and one I don't have an answer to just yet. For now, this is just a theory. So what are we talking about exactly? What is this hidden floor of yours? Sounds like the kind of place your little ninja friend would happily spend times in.
Well, unfortunately, she lost her memories there.
No, I hate it there. Don't make me go back.
Unfortunately, Kay's memories of it are far from happy. There's a secret storeroom up there where they kept the lots from an underground auction. The whole sword scheme was uncovered just yesterday. An underground auctions, eh? What the heck are you trying to say? President Wang was involved somehow? I don't have any proof, but I certainly think it's a possibility.
Yeah, based on what we've seen of him, he totally seems the type.
Oh, that hit one.
Actually,
I think that was supposed to be a howl.
He'd never do that. Not the presidents. Illegal underground auctions? No. He'd have nothing to do with it. Nothings. That's my family, not his.
oh, you always interpret things.
Well, no, I'm just saying because again, I always make him seem like a mafioso type that like Lang would be like, oh yeah, my family do, not the presidents. We had him under lock and keep.
Even though he has been using wolf analogies the entire time.
Yeah, I know. I hope you two are feeling luckies. Yeah, punks. Because when I start saying stuff like that, I start biting. Huh. She ran away. Yeah, you don't know anything. Neither of you dagos. You have no idea how much people loves him, how well respected he is. Is that really true? I guess we know what lurks behind that seemingly respectable public face. But the people of Zengfa clearly don't. I wonder if I should tell him the truth about his beloved president. No, what good would it do? It only upset him anymore, and I'd be dead. Forgive me, Agent Lang. I didn't mean to upset you. We spoke out of turn. Both of us. I can only apologize. Apology accepted. And reciprocated. I'm sorry I got carried away. I ain't gonna whack you. It's alright. Okay, you can come out now.
Body.
It's fine. It's not you I'm upset, so it's the animal who killed the president.
Well, ain't you just a fine figure of a man? I'll take everything. Gotta tip your hat out to that sort of thing, and I do love to talk across the water.
What are you talking about?
Well, I got good news for you, Mr. Patriot. Real good news.
What's?
Ain't no way in heck your pal the president knows it on downstairs via 51.
Really?
I was hunkered down in their storeroom the whole dang time. I was still at orders.
Discord does not like Lotta Heart.
Of course. She would have already snuck in by that point. Miss Hart's statement. Miss Hart was in the 51st storeroom the night before last, but didn't see the president pass through. Thanks. That's very useful, you know. Well, Mr. Prosciutto. What? I guess my theory still stands, which means I'm not budging an inch. Nobody saw the presidents after he met with Gavel 2 nights ago. That's a fact. But it's also a fact that the body appeared only last night. How could the president have fallen from the roof 2 nights ago and only been found today? That seems a little slow as falls go, wouldn't you say?
They came from Mount Olympus.
Sure, the questions that still need answering, I'll give you that.
Oh, sorry, Olympus Mall.
Then I guess there's one thing we can both agree on.
Oh yeah? What's that?
The question of exactly what happened here yesterday will require further investigation.
Oh, well, I guess we all know for sure that the body and the footprints appeared during the night.
All right, here you go, Zircon.
Agent Lang, we'd like to hand the body off to the coroner if you don't mind.
Fines. He's all yours. Just take care of him, okay? Gives him the Godfather hug.
Yeah.
What was that?
What's...
Footprints in the footprint, if you will. Little ones in the big one.
Human footprints in the monster print? Interesting. And what kinds of prints?
They were child's footprints, about the size of your average elementary school kid.
Sean?
What? We happen to know one.
Oh boy.
Elementary school? No, it couldn't be.
Sean!
What now?
Oh,
Miss Nichols?
I didn't mean to butt in. Sorry.
Was there something you wanted to say? What's she so scared of?
There's something I have to tell you. You'll probably think it was pretty awful of me, but
I'm sure it's nothing you need to be quite so nervous about. Well, what is it?
Last night I came here.
What? You mean you came back to the set? Why?
Well, I just want to... I was worried about him, so I came back to check. Check on Sean, I mean.
Sean, the boy? Makes sense.
Yes, you see, he stayed behind on his own last day. 2 years.
Really dedicated to take this job seriously. Like, wow, huh?
Well, this move is his first lead role. And he's trying so hard to make it perfect.
So she might have seen what happened last night. Around what time was this?
Let's see, it was already after 10, I think. It looked like it might be about to rain, so I got a little worried it came down. When I got here, well...
You saw something, didn't you?
Yes. Sean was there on his own, running his line. And towering above him there was this long, like really long neck.
Neck?
Yes, with skin like an enormous bird. It was like a dinosaur.
Was his name Gordy?
Oh, wait. You mean it must be Gordy. Good old Gordy. You done gave me the slip last time, you slimy old lizard, but I got you now.
Sorry, what?
Ooh, wait.
Now Gordy's involved too?
Yeah.
Oh, I know what the long neck is.
I wasn't as surprised as you are.
Fucking sick.
Although I guess Sean was practicing being a kid who can communicate with VaStar.
Ah, dang, you're right. He could have been communicating for real with them little horn doohickeys of his.
Oh, hey, there's the headphones.
But it seems more like he was kind of not.
Oh, okay, no, I know what that is.
Yeah, it's the boom. It's the
The
boom
camera crane.
Camera, yeah.
It was like they were friends. It is pretty weird.
Yeah, here's Vass. This is what I mean about looking like Shaman King.
And too, it's weird. Weirder than a mustache on a mule. How could he cheat on his best monster pal like that? Ain't coming hard up. Shut up.
Your movies and
Yeah.
reality might be getting a little mixed up here.
You think?
Then again, this is Capcom, so I wouldn't put it past them.
And you's
Yeah, true.
absolutely certain that's what you saw.
Oh yes, but only for a moment. I was so shocked. I just turned and ran.
Wells, how's about that, Mr. Prosciutto? Another mysterious... whatever. Don't tell me you believe this nonsense, Agent Lang. This wise guy here. The monster's angle neither here nor theirs. But I think we have a pretty good ideas now who we need to speak to next. Young Mr. Fenn, if he really was here last night. And there's a good chance he saw something. My thoughts exactly. He's catching on. Prosecution calls Sean Fens to the stands.
In the courtroom.
Sean ran out just a moment ago.
Then go get some! What is wrong with you all?
We need to get after him.
Alright.
Quick, somebody get the assault shotgun.
No, let me just load up my Tommy guns and I'm ready for it. April 6th, 10:54. Big building plaza. Where the fuck is this kid? Heck did this kid go? Maybe he just went home?
You're right, they won't be doing any filming today after all.
Yeah, sure. Or maybe little Bambino went on the lambs.
Downgraded
No,
himself
you're just
from
overthinking
a
this
mighty
shit.
bull to a humble lamb.
Calf. Or a calf, yeah.
No, you're just overthinking things, surely.
He's a child, Agent Lang. There's no way he killed the president. Not on his own.
Oh.
And who said he was on his own, huh? Maybe a monster gave him hands. Maybe summoned one of his creature feature pals to help him. Yes, very funny. I'm not saying the kid did it. Not for sure anyways. Not yet. But he's the most important witness right now. And we needs to find him.
If only there was a guy in a green trench coat to help us. Mr. Edgeworth! Line!
Sarkon, it's up you.
Okay, something's wrong with my mic.
Hey, Gummy.
It might be that you're blowing it out again.
Ah.
Oh, I bleh. Ah.
He ran away.
What was that about? Oh, just goes to show you that your police forces can't be trusted. Are you saying you intend to continue investigating the president's murder alone? Yes, so what?
You know, last time we met you, you had about 800 other agents helping you.
Sure, but I told you, I'm a lone wolf now. You got a problem with that, huh?
Yes.
You got a problem?
actually.
What do you got a problem? I don't need lackeys. I don't need friends. All I need are these fangs right here. And the money. Keep things nice and simple. Capiche? No lackeys. No friends. Anyway, catch us both around. Alright, Dasha.
Oh. Hey, this just done got interesting. And it sounds like I got my work cut out for me. Two big beasties on the prowl. Woo! It's raining scoops. If I don't catch at least one, I ain't no stutterbug worthy of a name. Bye.
And then there was two.
Wow, that was... This is all I got. This is all kind of got complicated now, huh?
It did. The Taurus footprints were bad enough. Now Gordy? This might as well be a movie.
Well then, we better get our monster hunting shoes on now.
I suppose we had, but we don't have our palicos with us.
Alright,
Who's
sick
that?
leave.
Speaking of Kate,
Lang's old team.
We've come across a few of them on previous cases, but this one's on his own. Excuse me? Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. Long time no see.
You're not Agent Lang.
Shifu, he's not technically my boss anymore. Really, what happened?
And here it is.
You remember that case from a month or so back? The Yatagarasu case. How could we forget? He made kind of a big mistake there. Came about as close to aiding and abetting a serious criminal as you can come and still keep your job. Indeed, I guess that was pretty close. Well, being Shifu, he took full responsibility, so they disbanded our team.
Wow, that's really harsh.
And there
But
it
it
is.
explains why he's now a lone wolf, as he puts it.
So, what are you doing here?
Well, to tell you the truth, I was worried about him. I think he's been chasing ghosts. Ghosts from 12 years ago, to be precise. 12 years ago? What does that mean?
I have said too much.
Sorry, I already said too much. Brings out the pen. Phew! I better be on my way. You never had this conversation. These ghosts of Agent Langs. Did you feel that, Kay? Sounds like we just forgot something. Could they have something to do with the case we're currently investigating? And Kay also can't remember either.
No. He brings out the pen to flash them, but he brings out the laser pointer one instead.
Oh.
Looks like everybody left except us. What do we do now?
Good question. Miss Hart went off monster hunting, and I guess Agent Lang is busy trying to track down young Sean. Perhaps we should try investigating another angle.
Kind of. Oh,
Well, for first thing is, we need a giant palico meal. Then, somebody needs to get Judge Gafel's side of the story.
oh yeah, you're right. What did she say again?
Please forgive me. But I had better be on my way. I am to preside over the trial of Vivi Lagarde in a bit.
I guess the trial will be beginning right about now.
Dude, I think we better head down to the courthouse, don't you?
Alright, let's go.
We'll have first row tickets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah!
To be continued at
One-
Bash at the Beach.
Want to stop it there?
Yeah, I might as well, because, the next part
Yeah.
will be kind of hefty. Plus,
Yeah.
it was just fun. I was loving getting to voice Sean. Haven't done an emo character in a while.
Well,
Yeah, a lot of
I am gonna be like returning to voice Sean later, so
You better get your best angsty emo voice ready.
I sure will. Okay.
Well,
Yeah, just read a bunch of My Immortal.
Yeah.
Vampire.
I've already read it in a way, so
Why?
Okay.
Why would you read that?
It's
No.
funny.
Yeah, I don't get
Well,
it.
well, not just from basically like from like Sundance Rejects or like something
Yeah, that's when I saw.
or from Beef Boys. I meant
Beef bowls.
yeah, but also from Beef Boys. So
No.
okay, I'm gonna be like right back. I'm gonna like hop out of voice chat. Gonna mute Devin myself.
Yeah, and then I will get things set up on my end too.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Okay. See you then.